What's up? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I'm glad you're here. If you're new, I'm a musician and I like to react to video game music. I also perform video game music on the guitar. Today I'm doing a series of requests for a platinum tier trophy supporter, that is the BRM. Silent Hill 2, Theme of Laura. Now, here's another game that I have yet to play, and I know I've heard that name a million times. It's just one of those, like, I think Silent Hill is just one of those games that everybody just knows about. Never played it, I've never seen footage. I know that it is pretty much horror themed, so that's pretty much all I got. Anywho, this is the Theme of Laura. I do not know what to expect whatsoever. It is very popular, by the way. So, totally blind. Let's go. I had no idea what to expect, but it wasn't this at all. Tambourine. Sounds kind of psychedelic. Oh, that makes sense. It's a real live band. There's a lot of cool riffs going on. Boom 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 ba da 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 dum boom 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 boom. Wow. That bass line. It's so hard to hear, but it's awesome. My introduction to Silent Hill in general. Silent Hill 2, but in general. Theme of Laura. You know, this is my first reaction of the day, so I was like, maybe I'm gonna be listening to some like spooky stuff, which really hasn't happened yet on this channel, at least not like emphasized spooky. So I kind of was prepping for that. I was not prepping for kind of live band, psychedelic kind of hippie rock, but also it sounded very like pop music, like something I would hear in a commercial. That was so bizarre. Maybe the character itself is the embodiment of that song, as in she's maybe like the light of the game, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, because it was very just, I don't know, I mean, it had elements of kind of scary, but not really. It felt more like optimism or like maybe love interest or something positive, I guess. So threw me for a loop. I was not expecting anything like that whatsoever. But as far as the song goes itself, it reminded me of Goodnight Moon from Chivalry. If you've watched Kill Bill, you will have heard of that song. Kind of the same vibe. And man, I don't know why that threw me for such a loop. I was just more mesmerized by, like, the first couple seconds I was just confused, and then it turned into me just like jamming out to the song because there was a lot going on. The like audio landscape was very full. Everything was going on, like percussions, lots of going on there. We had tambourines, we had everything. The acoustic guitars were really nice and ambient. The electric guitars were really nice and ambient. And then the bass, which was really, really good, was really hard to hear. It was way back there. It was more like it was there for melodies and riffs as opposed to like the low end of the song, unless this is just kind of like an older mix. But there was bass, it just wasn't like oomph, but it was making like really cool melodies, and it was really faint, and that caught me. Really full, really cool sound. If there was ever a game that has made me curious about what the rest of the soundtrack sounds like, it is now Silent Hill 2. Just because it was probably the last thing I expected to hear from this game. If anyone else has heard this for the first time with me, maybe they'll agree, or maybe I don't know. But when I think of Silent Hill and everything I've known about it for all these years, it wasn't that sound. But I'm going to just use my guesses to say that it has to do very much with her, and that's why it sounds that way, as opposed to the whole OST. And if it is like that, the entire OST, then I mean, regardless, I'm curious. I don't have many Silent Hill requests. I don't know. But what a great way to start the day. I'm just like, this is the forefront. This is gonna foreshadow the whole day. Okay. As usual, I would like to know your guys' thoughts. Are the sequels better? I'm talking about the music, of course. Try to avoid spoilers, but you know, what do you think of the soundtrack? What's your favorite song from this game? Am I right? Am I wrong about what I think about her and her theme? Because it's just called Theme of Laura, so there's no name for it. Curiosity has been touched upon. Anywho, thank you to the BRM for that. If you would like to make your request, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Neither are necessary, but they guarantee that I will check out your song eventually if you don't mind waiting a little bit. The wait time is about 4 months, just so you know. Also, if you do not want to wait, there is the new Platinum Trophy tier, which is what this person is a part of, meaning you don't have to wait at all. At the max, maybe a week. That more info on that is on the Patreon. That is also applies to PayPal as well. It's just a set fee. But disregarding that, like I said, they're not necessary, but you're free to just comment below, and there may be a chance I get to it one day. Who knows? But alas, I must move on to the rest of the BRM's requests. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Please, more Silent Hill 2 information, or Silent Hill in general. Curious. Take it easy, everyone.